And welcome back. Summer is within arm's reach, and what better way to prep for the hot season than with the library's summer reading program? Joining me now with more details, it's Youth Services Coordinator Stephanie Smallwood. Good morning, Stephanie. How are you?
Good morning. I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Okay, so why don't you kind of give people the overview on the summer reading program?
You bet. So it's May at the library, so that means we are very excited about summer reading. Starts June 1st and runs through May 9th. Summer reading is for all ages. So in addition to all the amazing performers and Fantastic Fridays and great programs we're going to have, we also have our reading challenges, which everybody gets really excited about.
Yeah.
So we have summer reading challenges for all ages, babies, all the way through adults, and those all start on June 1st.
Okay.
For the youth programs, there are special stages for them. They have different programs to complete, and once they complete them, they earn amazing prizes.
Oh my gosh, that's what I love. I'm like, an incentivized program is the way to get kids involved, well, I think. So what prizes are at stake here?
You bet. So once everybody in the youth programs finishes their first activity, they get a Fresh Start Fine Waiver card, which is not exciting to kids, but is very exciting to many adults.
Yeah.
So that will waive all of their overdue fines that might be on their library account, and they can get that starting June 1st by doing their first activity together. After that, all of the youth programs, babies through teens, once they complete their program, whatever their program looks like, they are going to be able to earn two prizes. One of them will be a Color Your World Summer Youth Passport down here, and that is going to have offers from all kinds of great businesses who have donated some wonderful offers for our families and kids. And then the other prize that they get is a free book.
Oh my gosh.
And not just any free book, we want them to go home with a book that they love. So we have thousands of books in my department right now, getting ready for summer reading. We have picture books, board books, early readers, nonfiction, manga, graphic novels, classic books, Christian books, you name it, we have it. And we want those kids to be able to find a book that they really, really love. And they have 10 weeks to complete that program.
Yeah, so. No, I think that's, I was gonna ask that, is like, are there certain books that meet the requirement? Is there just kind of like a catch-all?
Anything that they want. So for our littler ones, our babies, toddlers, and preschoolers, it's activity focused.
Okay.
So we want them to complete a certain number of activities together with their family, and we give them a list of ideas where you can make up your own, however works for you.
Sure.
For our kids and teens, we also want them to do some activities. We ask them to do 8 activities and 10 hours of reading.
Okay.
Now, that sounds a little overwhelming, but the program is 10 weeks long.
Yeah,
so you start breaking it down. And even for those younger kids in that age range, we start at age 6 with that, they're probably not reading yet. So being read out loud to counts. If they're enjoying the book and telling you the story of the pictures or walking through it, that's actually a really important literacy experience. So we want them to do that. Think of it this way: if your kid is having a positive interaction with a book this summer, that counts for summer reading. That's what we want them to be able to do.
So expand on that for just a brief moment here. Why is this program so important to the library?
So we've done summer reading in some capacity for many, many, many years. What we want to get out of it, there's several things that we hope kids and families will get out of it. One is we want kids to keep reading over the summer. For some kids, no problem, right? They're staying up too late and they're reading. But we know that that's not everybody's thing. But practicing reading is really, really important. And when kids are not in school, if they're not reading throughout the summer, sometimes they lose those literacy skills, and that's no good. We don't want that. So we really want summer reading to encourage families to keep that reading going or just enjoy books together. We also want them to do it in a fun way, because what you have to read for school might be fun, it might not. But we really want kids to grow as readers, and that means finding books that they love. So that's why we don't give any parameters. That 10 hours of reading or those activities, that is up to the family and the reader, however they want to spend that time.
Well, and I think that's vital, because I think back to my own, school age kind of times, and it's like, if I was ever quote unquote forced to read for a class, I was like not really interested. But if I had the opportunity to read on my own, I found myself a lot more interested in that concept of it. So I think that really does kind of help with like the literacy issue that we have in general. So you mentioned the coloring book, but you also have these like game boards you were talking about. Tell me about these.
So those are the paper pieces that families can use to track their activities and reading throughout the summer. They can also do it online. We have a way that you can do it entirely online, but everybody loves our game boards. There's one for each kids program, and yes, there's one for the adult program too, because you grown-ups get to have some fun as well. So that's the kids board right there, and you can see on there it's broken down into activities and then 15 minutes of reading, and the teen board looks very similar. The baby and toddler and preschool board is all activities, and then the adult quilt board is number of books and activities too.
Oh my gosh,
so,
I love that. How incredible is this?
Yes.
Okay, why do you get so excited about this program every year?
So I get excited about this program because it's the biggest thing that we do, and we impact the most people. We gave out over 12,000 books to kids last summer, either through the in-house program or through Summer Reading to Go. So that's a really big thing that we do. And it also is so well supported. We get so much feedback from the community, from our families who participate. They give us feedback at the end of the summer, and they go above and beyond saying how helpful the program is to them. They don't just say, yeah, it was fine. They actually tell us, yeah, my kid who hates to read managed to keep reading this summer, you know, and the stuff like that really, really matters. So we know that it's important. It's a big program, but any way we can get books in the hands of the kids. And this is fully funded, almost fully funded by the Friends of the Library.
Incredible.
They support all of the prize books and the performers, those costs. So big shout out to the Friends. We would not be able to do a program of this scale without their financial assistance.
Yeah, it's truly incredible what you guys are doing. So people want more information about everything the library, the summer reading program specifically, how do they get that?
We have a website, thelibrary.org/summer reading, and you can go there and get all the information about it. There will be a link to where if you want to register online, you click that link and it'll take you there to register, but you won't be able to do that until June 1st. But it'll have all of the other information about all 4 of the programs.
All right, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. Summer Reading
Thank
at the
you.
library, you guys, get connected. All right, well.